in partnership with ICE and the ORR, which is Office of Refugee Resettlement. This deal was coordinated and set up by the Long Beach City Council in partnership with the Mayor Garcia. So we're here today, and hopefully we'll be able to get a couple of interviews with some of the people representing and organizing this protest here today. So if you want to follow me, we'll see if we can get in with anybody. Would you want to say something for the news? We're live.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
sure.
So what is this event here today about?
Well, number one, we're here to say that all the immigrant children who are being currently housed here at the Long Beach Convention Center be immediately released and be allowed to stay here in the United States, be released to their family sponsors or other family members, people who have stepped forward, to take care of them, and that we should actually treat them like the refugees that they are, that they're presenting at our border, fleeing, war and violence and hurricanes and COVID and everything, and we should have let them in and let them stay. And in fact, we have a duty to do so, we feel, in part because of the problems they're facing at home. Our country here caused a lot of those problems, and so we have a responsibility to let those children stay. So that's why we're here. We think, they should be released immediately. We think being, housed in a convention center when they're not allowed to leave, not allowed to get visitors, they're being warehoused here, and most of them have families that want to take them in, and we want that to happen right away.
So many of the organizers, city officials, government officials operating and coordinating these facilities are saying that is their mission and that is what they're doing. What do you have to say to this claim?
I mean, our experience so far is that is not true. We know that there's about 20,000 children, unaccompanied minors, who have crossed the border, who are now, from what we've been told, being housed by HHS around the country. And the most of those places, we have heard nothing about any reunification going on. And while Mayor Garcia here and HHS is saying they're releasing and reuniting children here, we actually have no evidence of that. And there's no ability for the media or other outside community members to go in. And since the children can't have visitors, we don't know what's going on there. And so our feeling is they need to come out now. And whether it's a week or two, that's being housed every extra day that they're housed in there is more trauma. And so we think they should be released immediately. That's why.
Thank you. We appreciate it. It's very helpful. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
He's our official spokesperson, so if you can grab him later, I would try to grab him too.
We greatly appreciate it. So we just heard from one of the participants here at the demonstration, speaking to their want and distrust of the system and the claims being made of reunification. These claims are not substantiated nor dismissed. So it's really up in the air. They are expressing a little bit of concern, a lot of concern, with the legitimacy of the claims of numbers of reunifications here in Long Beach. But we'll take a second and hear from some of the speakers as they protest. No problem. Thank you. Here, let's see if we can get it. For a second and get it. I'll be with you. We'll just like that.
Here to stay. Here to fight. Refugee status is a right. Here to stay. Here to fight. Refugee status is a right. Here to stay. Here to fight. Refugee status is a right.
What do we want? Free the children. When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Free the children.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Free the children.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Free the children.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Free the children.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Free the children.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Could we bother you to say a few words for the news?
What do we want?
Got it. No problem. We appreciate it.
My job.
What do we want? Free the children. When do
Okay, great. So what would you like to say to the people listening today?
We're here today just to raise awareness and to show people and the kids that are being detained here that we're here in solidarity for them and that we're here to advocate for them and to make sure to hold the city and the mayor accountable so that these children are reunited with their families and that they are safe.
So when you say accountability, what are some of your concerns?
Mainly the information that is being given. We want to make sure that the numbers are correct of the children that are actually being reunited, to make sure that they're being reunited with their families and that they're not being displaced and sent to other places, just like the 100 children that were taken to the Long Beach airport and sent elsewhere.
Great, we really, really appreciate it. So please feel free. We really, really thank you. So we just heard from another protester here at the demonstration here in Long Beach at the Convention Center, speaking to accountability this time and a lot of emphasis on transparency as well. So hopefully as we go on, we can hear a few more comments and questions and concerns from the community expressing their ideas and their concerns for the children.
What do we